Santo man kolnyang Mike Chol Grangawan Yupit Luping Yarul Pandiri Shech Maniel Anake Toniel Jilo Wanetona Dol I think kick I think call you pon the loy. You might be you are good meat and meat corn. Could I go boy low up and then Kayoga rail? I lay you train is young as you are the watching money melody. Money yog, you call it to go by in good, and let on a banana. Hey, you pay a matona road, Jemana to the lake, joy, be tired calling. Punya you to jogging by you pandemic, which in our dam, I my little train, Jalakabi, Budadi, Kewil Banan, Buddha, boy, low, Panan, Kayoga rail, I lay you train, is young as you are the watching money melody. Money yog, you call it to go by in good, Yellow Tani Banan. Punya you to jogging by you pandemic, which in our dam, I my little train, Jalakabi, Budadi, Kewil Banan, Aga, Yella Gale, Aga, Mayo, Maga, Kajago, Andi Matona, I love you, Yella Gade, Matona, Aga, Yella Gale, Aga, Yella Gale, Aga, Kajago, Andi Matona, Yella Gale, Matona, money melody, money yog, you call it to go by in good, and let on a banana. Hey, you pay a matona road, Jemana to the lake, joy, be tired calling to buy pink. Watch your punya you to jogging by you pandemic, which in
Okay, how are you guys? Good evenings and good night and good morning wherever you are. Welcome to Lex Media and South Sudan Media. My name is Madit Majak. Thank you. It's been a while. Sorry if I cannot talk and my voice sound funny. I'm fighting with a cold, so bear with me. I'm not supposed to be on live show, but when we see there is a breaking news and in our country we have to come and talk. But I'm not going to stay longer. 30 minutes will be enough. So welcome everybody. For those of you tuning in Facebook, YouTube, and also to Clubhouse, greeting. Hope everyone is doing good. Anyway, this is one of the things that we have seen for the last few days. The African Union visit Juba for 3 day visit. They wrap up today, and this is the press release. So before we read out the press release, as we all know that everybody were hoping that the African Union is coming to free Dr. Yak Machar from house arrest. This is what some of the opposition were, I was particular, I was supporters were hoping that they will see that, but that's not happened. But we will respond. So let us see what African Union 3 day visit in Juba. And today is the last day of the return back. So that press release said that the press release at the African Union Peace Security Council conclude the field mission to Juba, South Sudan from August 10 to 12. So the delegation of the Peace and Security Council (PSC) of African Union (AU) comprise the representative of the 15 PSC member, namely like Nigeria, Angola, Botswana, Cameroon, Coast and Democratic Republic of Congo. So those are the 15. I'm not going to name all of them, including Uganda and Tanzania. They are part of those 15 member of delegation of African Union, the one that visit Juba uh, uh, 3 days ago, 3 days visit. So they said that High Control they undertook a field mission to Juba, South Sudan from 10 to 12 August 2025. The mission was led by HG Ambassador Dr. Mohamed Kalito, a permanent representative of representative. Let me see. So the representative of the People's Democratic Republic of Congo and Algeria to the AU, the the chairperson of the Africa and Security Council for the month of August 2025, and also in the Juba the PSC held a consultation with the many stakeholders ranging from the chairpersons of the National Election Committee and National Constitutionally Review Committee, the faith-based organization and CSO, thinking tank, and the media. And Turkey, namely the United States of America, United Kingdom, Norway, European Union, United Nations Mission in South Sudan, and the joining monitoring. Those are the people that joining and intergovernment authority on the development. So those are the members that joined the talk. So they say that I'm not going to read a lot. All of these I'm just scanning. You guys can read this up there in the screen. The PS pay call on President Salva Kiir, President of South Sudan, gauging on ongoing implementation of RC's peace agreement election is scheduled of taking place in 2026. So how? Let me pause there. So while they talk about this, so they are supporting the delegation of African Union that are supporting the election of 2026 has been conducted. That's they pushing that and they pushing that so that the peace partner in RCs should honor and implementation of the RCs, and the election will be the one of the goal that the government another stakeholder, and to go for the election 2025, 26. So all over the field. So and also let me forward to the last one, so you guys can read that. The press we will put on our media page, and you guys can read it all. So he continued to say that overall, let me go to the final paragraph so that we can go ahead with our discussion. He said that overall, the PS field mission was undertaken as a expression of AU solidarity with the people of South Sudan. It is also reaffirmed the AU continuing delegation to support South Sudan to end the conflict and ensure the successful completion of transaction period. So now, so why is this important here, Jinubin? As we all know, when they scheduled last week, mostly last week, when African Union visit, they plan to visit South Sudan. Most of the welcome Ambassador David Amor, welcome. So when they visit, there are many people came, anti-peace element. They came out and they put out the fake news, fake propaganda, which is, I dispute that, and I was having debate back and forth with ASPLIO supporters and members in social media. So they were criticizing me when some of them, uh, they written the fake news before even African Union arrived in Juba. Can you imagine? They said that according to that article, they were saying that the African Union are coming to Juba to push and to tell President Salva Kiir and the government to release Dr. Young Machar from house arrest. Okay. So now, according to this press statement, and I know Honorable David Amor, you guys were very busy for the last 3 days. I know for hosting our guests in the State House. You are doing a good job. Keep it up. You are doing a very wonderful thing. So while they are going there, you have here you read the African Union press release today, and they went back, and Dr. Young Machar is still in house arrest. And according to this press release, there's nothing mentioned about the release of Dr. Young Machar from the house arrest. So more that whether they're having a closed door meeting with the government, so we will don't know what the discussion was about. But what we want to take is what they put in public consumption, so we can talk about and analyze about that thing. But now let me move on. So according the piece we received, like General Kwame Nyang came out yesterday during the meeting with African delegate. They were saying the African delegate, he told African Union that the reason why Dr. Yak Machar was arrested is not because of political matter. Because some people are saying that Dr. Yak Machar was arrested because of political game that are going between SPLIO and SPLM, President Salva Kiir. That's not the case. General Kwame make it very clear to the AAU delegate and to the people of South Sudan and around the world that the reason why Dr. Young Machar was arrested was because he committed a crime, not a political matter. So we have to make it clear, and this is what General Kwame said, and you can hear from him, listen to what he says. It's just about 30 seconds.
Dr. Young said is under procedures are underway. It's not a political detention, but a criminal. And this is normal procedures taken when somebody is under suspicion on issues of criminal. So it's not political. It's connected with the crime, with the deaths of the soldiers in Nasir and fighting in other areas. So this was the purpose of their visit, and this is how we explain the situation to them.
Okay, so now we hear from General Kwame Nyang, very clear why he said this. So why he said this at Juba is because let us track back what happened in March 2020, in March 2025 this year when the conflict, the incident of Nasser started. Okay, so you have seen now. I'm going to go ahead and I have a video to remind you to break your brain. Why General Foreman Young said that the reason why Dr. Young Machar is put on house arrest is because of crime that he committed with his forces in Nasser. More about 500 or 600 plus SSPD was killed in Nasser. Okay, the White Army and IO overrun SSPDF, killed dozens of them with their family and children. Now, so during that investigation is ongoing now, the people are calling Dr. Young Machar has been put out for the many months. Why they didn't choose him to court? And that's the question that many people are asking the government. Why is it taking so long for the government to take Dr. Young Machar to court? Well, according to the government saying that Dr. Young Machar is still under investigation. And the investigation is ongoing. After they complete all investigation, Dr. Young Machar will appear to the court, whether he will be indicted, if he is guilty or not guilty to the charges. So let me give you this guy, you guys, the video, because our South Sudanese always forgot what happened. Okay, they always forgot if that incident is what happened. So during the event, that horrible event in Nasser in March, so the White Army overran garrison of SSPDF, okay, with the IO. Now, according to the IO allegation, they said that no, we are not a part with the White Army. White Army is a civil forces. We are not associated with them. But the government have overwhelmingly evidence, one of our evidence that we have in security during the capture in Nasser, the White Army with the IO capture, Nasser and killing General David Major. Listen to this short clip about that. And that's one evidence that can put Dr. Young Machar on a house arrest. Okay, this is one of the evidence we have in public domain. Okay, when the White Army went out and shared it, and this is where the IO said that, oh, no, White Army is not secure with us. Why the White Army say this? Listen to this White Army. So now in that video you hear the White Army that cheering Viva, that is one of the evidence. You guys see that the SPLIO and White Army Okay, so that you hear that I don't speak in where but you guys understand what they say. The capture, that was the time that the White Army overrun in Garrison and capture, Garrison killing dozen of them. Now, after SSPDF entered to Nasser, okay, during that time, SSPDF entered to Nasser. So when they entered the garrison, you will see the video. This video is very heartbreaking and a very tragedy. Please, if you have a children close to you by the television you are watching right now, please you need to let them not watch this video that I'm about to play. So these are the evidence that you will be why Dr. Young Machar is put a house arrest. Listen to this. Those of you in the clubhouse cannot see the video is playing. So this is the garrison, SSPDF garrison in Nasser. Those you see on the ground are the bones of SSPDF. So these are the family you guys continue watching. So while we continue waiting, I will leave that on the screen. You guys continue watch. So this is the reason. This is one of the reasons. This is the reason why Dr. Riek Machar is put house arrest for these some of the members of SPLI who are in here. So accountability is one of the important. One of the things that I'm so shocked with the supporters and the member on social media talk about people are calling for release of Dr. Riek Machar. I always asking you guys this question: what happened in Nasser? Who will be held accountable for this horrible crime? Okay. And there are some of the things that the government will talk about when they represent him in the court. This is what we want. If we need a peace in the country, we need to hold our leaders accountable. Any crime that they commit, nobody above the law. Okay? Nobody's above the law. So if Dr. Riek Machar commit this crime, he's a part with these forces. So he have to be indicted, right? So he have, because those people who kill, not only SSPD who lost their life, even the White Army, thousands of White Army lost their life. And 1,000 people have been displaced in Nasser, Ulang, and the rest of the area. Okay. So this is what we need. If we need a peace in the country, we should talk about the peace, not like we can hiding that, yeah, we are signing the artists, and then we still are doing a dirty work by putting the White Army doing this dirty job. Also, government need to do a fairness by bringing him to court. And when the government put the Korea, I hope you guys can put them in public, put them online so everybody can see what's happening instead of do the court on the behind door. So that would be not the case. So anyway, this is one of the things that I want to show you guys. So some of those of you who are doing propaganda last week that the AU is coming to Juba to release the Korean Machar is not true. So the AU now is supporting for South Sudan to go for election 2026, and that's the key things. So yeah, this is one of the things that I just want. I will not go that further. I'm not feeling well, so I just want to come that to give you guys the briefing on these issues, what is happening. Just want to update you guys that AU just wrap it up today, and they conclude and the press release there, and what those people were talking about is not the case. the case. Dr. Yamuchar will remain in house arrest until the government free the investigation and they will present him to the court. I don't know when they will present him to the court, maybe tomorrow, next week, next month, or next year, whatever the time they choose. Other than that, we're calling for people of South Sudan to remain calm and make sure that we need all these hardest part areas that there is a conflict going on. We need this area to be clear and we need peace in the area. So the civilians are suffering and we have seen the deaths rise in the area. The White Army, those of White Army supported peace. There is a time you need to come to your common sense and put down your gun and then go back to your village and your bar. All of this stuff attacking your neighbors. Like I heard yesterday that some of the Nuer from Penijar attacked Yoru East in young area, raided the cattle. So that thing is not acceptable. So we should not be living in fear by people that who are good are violent. Violence is no room for violence. Violence will kill people, civilian will be suffer, all of this. So you guys need to stop doing what you guys do. So other than that, so I just want to let everyone know that the statement, what General Kolmanyang just said, is what we want to see, because we need to see accountability, which is a good thing. Kolmanyang, we know during the article, he is one of the generals that knew that he don't play about the law. The law, he respects the law. And those of you who are in the good during the time, you guys know very well. And it's make it very clear. I know some of the opposition are not happy about this comment from General Parliament, but the fact has to be said, right? So we should not be lying to ourselves. If there is a fact that there is evidence that our woman is dead, so it's a crime. So why we defend something that will not defend us? So, and we have seen, and this is the question that I'm asking the SPLIO member supporters. So my question I always ask you, why is it you guys only supporting Dr. Young Machar? Dr. Young Machar has nothing good coming out from. So you guys can choose another leadership. For example, this Stephen Parr. Stephen Parr is an interim of SPLIO. You guys can support him to carry on the peace agreement with the other stakeholders that signed the agreement in 2018. Amor, this video was released in when the SSPDF entered to Dallas Nasser. So it's not. I don't know if they showed the African Union or not. I don't know. So to answer your question, I don't know whether the government showed that video to them, but I think they watch it because this video is on the media. So they probably they see that video. So that video, and there is another video too. The other video that I don't want to play. That video is very that video when the White Army shooting at the soldier that they capture on live video. So I cannot show that. That's very graphic. So those are the video that are the evidence, and the government should show probably the government. Yeah, government probably show them to African Union and other English community. And those are the things that they will. Yeah, there are a lot of even the audios that. So yeah. So as I said, yeah, Jerubin, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, Honorable David Amor. So those are the things, yeah, yeah, you know, these are the things. So we need, if we need peace in our country, we need stability in South Sudan. We have to be honest to one another. We have to condemn and hold those leaders accountable for the crime they committed. Okay, doesn't matter is young Machar committed a crime. Doesn't matter if President Salva Kiir committed a crime or any other leaders. They have to help accountable. That's what peace can come. But if we see that somebody did a crime and thousand people die, and that that person let go, so what's the point? So for the people that who are calling for the release of Dr. Young Machar is not without accountability. That's not the case. That's not a good thing to be preached that we need we need accountability. What happened in Assad cannot be repeated itself again. Okay, it's not it's real tragedy, and we need the government and the rebels they need to learn from this what happened in Assad, and they should make sure that these things will not happen by make sure that to help those people who involve themselves for that incident in Assad so that they can be held accountable so that the rest of the people can learn from it. So, but if we just let it go, somebody commit a crime every year and then and make it go free, that is not going to happen. So, where is sovereignty of the country? Where is the law of the land? Hmm? If people would be killed like a chicken, like a goat, like an animal, and nobody cares about that, that thing is not a good sign. Okay, it doesn't matter. It does not so that you can support somebody that who commit a crime and you say that oh that's fine, it's okay, even though he killed thousand people, people die in Nasser, that's okay. So it's okay that Riek should not be held accountable. That's not. So the leaders have to be responsible for whatever. It doesn't mean that he command the forces in those what I mean. No, you command them and go feel that's where we would say that okay, young child commit the crime. That's not the case. So he is a chairman and commander in chief of SPL IO and also SPL and White Army. Okay. So he have to carry his own cross about that. And I the government have to come up. So sometimes government always at the end of the day they will come and release these leaders without accountability. That's not correct. And that's the reason why you see a lot of rebellions keep going in the country because they know that they will rebel and they will go and make a peace negotiation and they will because they know that they will not be held accountable. They will get away with the crime they committed. And guess what? Thousand people are dying. Civilians are displaced. Okay. So those are the things. And let us last yesterday or 2 days ago, I held just I did like a public court opinion uh, last week. I mean 3 days ago in Clubhouse, and to see how the citizens what they think about the arrest of Dr. Yamashar. If with that Dr. Yamashar would be released from the house arrest or he would be remain in house arrest until they take to court. And what the people think. Here is what the survey came out was really, and I thought, I think the government and leaders of South Sudan need to take good example of this. It's a good thing that is to see how people spoke, how they feel about the Machar. Here is the poll that we did 2 days ago. That's the poll that we did in Clubhouse. It said that the question was asking will Dr. Machar should be released from the house arrest. Uh, people vote at the time about 42% saying no, yes, Dr. Machar should be released from house arrest, and 59% saying no, Young Machar should not be released. That is survey that we did last week, and this is how uh, people think the citizen, concerned citizen, feel about what happened, what they feel about Dr. Young Machar. They need to see Young Machar to be held responsible for what happened in Nasser. So the justice of those people who lost their life in Nasser has to be served, okay, by as the leader. We are responsible. So those are the things that we need to share. Would like to share with you guys. Well, I will do a more show after I feel better, and I will continue to do more show about this. But other than that, it would be a good that to give you guys an update about the meeting of Africa Union with the government 3-day visit, and they wrap it up. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Major Thor, Major Thor, yeah, he's one of the leader of the White Army, and that's still I was still denying that, but that's not that's happening out there. So anyway, thank you. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Then what thought you are true. Yep, the Yamata is a criminal. So yep, yeah. So those are the things I jam up. So the citizen, I will stop here. So let us continue with the next. After a few days, I feel better. I will be doing a lot of the show on the weekend. Mujuma Food is will join me too because we are doing Mujuma Food is at work and it's not available, but we will do a lot of show with him next time. So thank you guys for tuning in. Have a wonderful day. Thank you, Malwak. Appreciate my brother. So have a good night, guys. So I will see you guys next time. So thank you.
It's not a political.
I think it keep
hey, there is why the house right now is the vice president. So he can put in the house right after that. Have a good night. Okay, thank you.